Here we go. Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Vinny is still here.
I got to remember where my camera is. Jordan has moved my camera to a better spot. It's right here. But I keep going here where it used to be, and I got to go here where it is.
Oh, okay.
I keep losing it. So if I cut my eyes up, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. So we did this podcast style today because we're going to be doing a lot of chat with you guys. I've got a few things to show you, but it's not as much. So I thought we would do it podcast style. So let's look at some cards first. So Our first card, this is our Across the Miles. This is where you guys send us such pretty things that you make. This is from Janice Tucker. And let's open this up. Okay. And this says, Maymay, thank you for being you. God bless you, from Janice Tucker. And it says, let's see. Use distress inks only, and watercolored the flowers. And I'll show y'all the picture. Check this out. Look how pretty she watercolored with her distress inks. Let me get that up where you can see. And it says hi. And it's got three little, these are sequins, little flat back sequins. Super cute. I love it. Thank you so much for this. And she sent me a letter, which I'm going to put right down here so I can read that later. Thank you so much, Janice. Pretty card. It's bright and cheery and sunny.
Cool.
Sunny cards are nice cards.
Cool.
Let's see. Has anybody ever sent a mean card?
I don't remember ever seeing a mean card.
I just want, not to us. I'm just wondering, would anybody ever do that? This is for you, I think. Let me see. Well, it kind of is. Look at this. This is from Terrence and John. And Terrence has kind of done a 180 on us. What's different about this card? It ain't a 5x7.
Yeah, he shrunk it.
He normally does a 5x7. This is an A2. But this is so pretty. There's the front. And on the inside, I will show you. It'll be backwards for you guys, by the way, because I'm using my webcam. So just know it'll be backwards. Backwards. A father doesn't tell you how to live. He lives and lets you watch him do it. That's good. It says Father's Day is celebrated worldwide to recognize the contribution that fathers and father figures make to the lives of their children. This day celebrates fatherhood and male parenting. Although it is celebrated on a variety of dates worldwide, many countries observe this day on the third Sunday in June. Happy Father's Day, from John and Terrence. You know what's interesting about this? So the UK and us celebrate Father's Day on the same day, but we don't celebrate Mother's Day on the same day. Interesting, huh?
Amy Kitzmiller wants you to know that she's having lunch at Paula Dean's.
Oh, right now?
And then she wanted to know if I'm behaving.
So
Always.
Amy came to visit this week.
Yep.
And so I told her, I said, don't miss Paula Dean's. They were going up there. She's like, oh, we're going. Look at this. So this is called iris folding. I'm going to show the camera in just a second. This is called iris folding. And that is the state of Ohio. Check it out.
Interesting.
Isn't that pretty? It's called iris folding. It's for all of the little, these are actually cuts, not folds. These are actually cut pieces of cardstock. This comes to us, Maymay, Vinny, and staff. Thank you for all your inspiration. I love watching your videos and have made several of the projects. Keep being true to you. This comes from Diane. I'm going to try it. Ungren. That's what we're going to say. It's very pretty and very dimensional. I wish I could see the dimension.
Cool.
There's some. It really is. Very pretty. Thank you, Diane. Let me get some water.
Someone reminded you that someone sent you a glitter bomb.
Oh, that was a mean one. That's right. That was a mean one.
Mean. And they also said that was the day you stopped opening your own mail.
So the other day, we were at home and Thomas got a piece of mail. You know, he's at that college age where they get all kinds of mail from college and credit card companies and you name it. And so he got something. Who was it from? Oh, it was from the school, but we didn't know it was coming. And it was in a weird box. And so he was just da-da-da-da, and he went, should I open this? I was like, could be a glitter bomb. It could be. It wasn't. It was a DVD, but it was packaged. What is this? Have you looked in here?
No.
This is a box that comes to us from Victoria Terrell. It says, thank you for doing June is for Generosity. I've had the mini album and folio made for months, but I've been too nervous to share my crafting since it's not very good. Look at her handwriting. Her handwriting makes up for any crafting. It's perfect.
Tim said to tell you that it is delicious.
It's so good.
Right.
It's so
Paula
good.
Dean's is the bomb.
Even if you're a Southern food, even if you eat Southern food, Paula Dean's is real good.
Do I look tired to you? They say I look tired.
It's because he's just sitting there too close to the camera. I don't think you're tired. Are you tired?
No.
Hopefully you'll be able to use the album or pass it on to someone else. The notebooks are for you and Amanda. Victoria Terrell. Oh, let me show you the front of the card because it's really cool too. Look at that. Pretty cool. All right.
Do
this
my
one
eyes
has
look
your...
bad? Do I have bags under them or something?
Oh, it's the lighting. We don't have all your lights on.
So I need to
We don't have all your lights on. We just have a bottom light.
turn them on. God.
He's underlit. No, I'm gonna leave you looking like you don't look bad. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay, this says Vinny. Hope that you'll be able to fill the folio with hunting pictures
Hallelujah.
and enjoy the cow pie candy. It's Wisconsin's version of turtles. Here's the postcard. It's backwards. I know, we're webcamming it. This is the folio she made for you. Oh my goodness, Vin. Okay, check this out. So it goes like this, and those are antlers, see them? And this opens, and then it's a book.
Like that.
Look at this. Look at this.
That is super cool.
That is really nice. I've not seen one made for men like this. This is really cool. And let me show there's an old tree stand.
I did yawn. I'm sorry.
Look at that old tree stand. You're like, am I tired? Yawn.
I always yawn.
He's a yawner. Y'all just need to know that about Vinny. Y'all should already know that about Vinny. Okay, so behind the tree stand is more. Look at that. That is so pretty.
Super cute thing. Thank
it's
you
really
very
cool.
much.
So you have a picture. You want to show your picture that you show everybody? This is your camera right there, babe. So thank you for that. And then there's more postcards. Look at this. From Wisconsin. Wisconsin. I want to go to that little mill right there. That's beautiful. And this is the candy she mentioned.
This camera?
Look, this is the candy. Cow pies.
This is the beginning. Can you see if it's in the right
Oh,
place?
you're light. Hold on. There.
Is it there?
Yes.
This is the beginning of my trophy wall. Are you laughing at me?
It's also the end. Okay. It's also the end. Okay, so he can take a picture. He can put that picture in it. You want to try one of these candies on Camry?
Yes.
The original...
I don't mind that at all.
The original mini cow pie? This is a mini. So what's a full size? These are stinking cute. These would be really cute for like crafty gifts. Homer's mini cow pie. So would you just take a bite and give me a bite?
What I want to know is, are people enjoying the 5-ingredient recipes?
Can you just tear that in half?
I can take
You want me to have my own?
No.
Okay.
We don't need to be smacking all over the camera.
It says crunchy pecan and buttery caramel drenched in smooth milk chocolate. Baraboo Candy Company. Baraboo. Nestled in the glacial hills. Oh. Is it that caramelly? All right. Is it crunchy caramel?
Good.
That's delicious.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Okay.
What? Oh, you're trying to chew and not talk?
This tastes very much like a turtle. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I love turtles. All right. There's cow pies for the crew. Cow pies for the crew.
For who?
The crew.
No,
The crew.
not for the crew.
So she made these little albums for me and Amanda. Which one do you think is mine?
I'm going to guess the one with the Winnie dog.
I love it. It's so cute.
And I'm going to guess the one with the mermaid is for Amanda.
Nope, I'm into mermaids now. It says I need vitamin C at the top. Too cute. Ooh, those are sweet. I'm glad we shared one.
That's good stuff.
They were very good. And here is the album that she mentioned. And it looks like this. Look how pretty. Ooh, how does this open? Oh, this is huge nowadays. Everybody's doing this. This magnet, this piece comes off. It's magnet. Everybody's doing that lately. I love it.
Yes, the 5-ingredient recipes is something I'm trying to do during the summer. Most of them are very simple and very quick to put together. So give them a try. They're on my YouTube channel at Beanie's Vittles. They go live every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock Central Time. And there've been some pretty good ones so far.
This is pretty. She did a great job.
The one for this week is a sweet and sour pork recipe. It's very good. And then the one for the next Saturday we've already filmed is a pizza bake. And it's very good too.
Oh, this is nice. Look at this. This is a beautiful album. Thank you so much. Lots of pages in here. Lots of oh, that one's pretty. It's like it is a waterfall. It's pretty. Let me show y'all. Oh, stuff's falling. Look. Boom.
That's a beautiful album.
Mm-hmm. And last, if I can get my hand under it, look at that. So pretty. I like that she mixed pages too. She mixed papers up. This is where this came from. So it's a little book that slides in this little belly band. Too cute. Thank you so much. I love this. And then it has, so it's like this, right? And then she has a piece of netting tied around it to make it a gift. Let me get it on there and I'll show y'all. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Thank you so much. From Victoria in Wisconsin. Victoria, did I say Terrell? I think that's how you say her last name, Terrell or Terrell. I think it's Terrell. Thank you so much. I cannot believe someone from the crew has not come to get these cow pies yet. I can't believe they're still sitting here. All right. That's everything.
Folks like the 5-ingredient recipes. They're talking about the gnocchi and how good it was. And I know a lot of people want me to, were trying to tell me how to pronounce that in the comments, but I just say it like the people at Olive Garden say it. So
gnocchi. What were they saying?
If that ain't right, I don't know.
What were they saying?
I don't know.
How are you supposed to say it?
I don't remember. But anyway, to me, it's gnocchi. Glad y'all enjoyed it. And, the pork tenderloin recipe is outstanding. I got to tell you, with the Pete's.
Now, which one? Has your other one gone up yet, the pork tenderloin?
It goes up to Saturday, the sweet and sour pork.
That's my favorite. That is my favorite. Okay, so we have several things to talk about, but we had a few new things for the store. Did we get those in? What's happening?
Because of the adjustments that's happened tomorrow, we want to make them available tomorrow.
Okay, so it'd be easier for us.
We're not going to show them.
Let me talk to you about club member adjustments. So, in the past, as a Stamp Club member, to get your discount, you have not had to do anything but sign into the computer. In order for us to make that happen for you, we have to put the product in the store, then use another software to discount the product for one group of people and not for another. So we have to turn the store off while we're doing those changes. And anytime we're making any updates to any product, like quantity or anything like that, or adding a variant, we have to turn the store off and use that app and make it work. So what we've done, we have been looking forever for this, and we just found it. The thing is, when you're looking for these kind of software situations, what happens is, depending on the person who you speak with, their knowledge base is all you can go with, okay? Right. So when you finally get somebody who has a knowledge base that's based around what you're looking for, you find out a lot of stuff. So we finally got in touch with somebody who understood what we were looking for and was able to show us how to make it happen using some different things. So, and listen, I promise you, we have tried every avenue to make this work because what we had to do was not fun. We have had 4 and 5 hour phone calls with people. Like, it's just been crazy trying to get this fixed. But now that we figured it out, here's what's happened. First, let me tell you why it's an issue, and then I'm going to tell you how to fix it. So if we don't have this program where it changes Stamp Club members' prices to the 15% discount, you haven't been able to use your loyalty points and your club member discount at the same time. We want you to be able to do that because as a club member, every month when you're buying your Stamp Club in the club member, as a Stamp Club member, you're earning $11 and I think it's 12 points. I think you earn 12 loyalty points every month just for getting your club set. So we wanted you to be able to use both codes so you can get access to your club member discount and your loyalty points. Now, you won't have a loyalty point coupon every time you're shopping because you earn those. The more you spend, the more you earn, like most loyalty programs. Okay, so what has happened is we now, as of tomorrow morning, we've had the ability for a couple of days now, but we've waited because I want everybody to know about it. As of tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we will no longer be using the program we were before, which is going to make things so much easier for us. It's going to make it easier for us to clean up our website. It's going to make it easier for us to, when a product comes in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, now instead of waiting till the next day, we can put it in the store. We're going to go back old school where it was before, where it was real time. Where with how it is now, we have to literally, if a new product comes in, they have to build a product in the system, and then before we can make it live, we have to turn the we have to password protect our website, let the app do its thing in the background, then turn it back on. We won't have to do that anymore. But what you'll have to do when you go to the website starting 9 a.m. tomorrow morning is once you put all your stuff in your cart, and there's a video. I did a video yesterday explaining this, showing you on screen, walking you through, okay? There's a little spot in the top corner where you will put in the word club member. Now, this only works for club members. This doesn't mean that there won't be times that we have coupon codes you guys can use, because with this new way, we can go back to using coupon codes again instead of what we have been doing. So there could be sales we do that have coupon codes now, because now again, you can use 2 instead of 1. And there again, if you've been earning loyalty points, we never wanted to say to you, you can either have the sale or you can use your loyalty points. I wanted you to get to do both. It bothered me that you couldn't do both. So that's why we've done it this way forever. So starting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., your code is club member. Now, don't worry that I'm telling everybody this code. This code is only available to Stamp Club members, and the system knows if you're a club member because you are tagged in the system as a club member, so it knows. So when you put in club member, it will work. Now, the only thing I want to caution you on is this. There are a handful, and I mean a handful of items that do not work for discount. And for example, the Misty, the Stopper Toppers, books, and clubs, classes.
Right.
And anytime we do something bundly, like if I do something in a bundle, it doesn't get an additional 15% off. If we ever do a mystery bag, I said the word. If we ever do a M-word bag, we typically don't, it doesn't get the discount. If we ever, typically, and the reason for that is usually if we're doing some kind of sale, it's more than 15%. So it just doesn't, you can't stack it, right, is what we do. Am I forgetting anything, ladies? Yeah. The store will have to be off tonight to close the old app and start the new app, but we'll be done with it at that point. We pray. Gina Marie, cutting dies. That's another one. Kathy just reminded me. We pray this is going to be a smooth transition. We tested it yesterday. Kathy called in and tested it for us. We tested it on our own sites. We tested it as a club member, not as a club member. So we did all the testing we knew to do. Now it's just we got to try it and see what happens. But here's what I want to say to you. If you're shopping and you can't see your club discount or you can't make it work or what have you, we are here for you. There are so many ways to get in touch with us. Number 1, email. You can email us at info@maymaymadeit.com, and Amber will answer you as soon as it comes in or by the next day. Like, she's on emails constantly. Okay. The second way is to use our chat feature on our website. If you go to maymay-made-it.com, on the side, it'll say let's chat. You can click on that. And from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can literally talk to Shannon. That's who's answering you right there. You can call us on our phone at 205-258-5783. You can call us here at the shop. We'll talk to you in person.
Now, we do have a lot of people, the call volume is pretty high. So if it gets sent to voicemail, we apologize. But
it's not so much that the call volume is super high, but we typically don't have calls that are 1 or 2 minute calls. If somebody calls in and they're having trouble with a shopping issue or they're wanting to place an order, our calls can typically take 3 to 7 minutes with a person, typically.
Yeah, and depending on what all the shopping
depending on what it is. And so we have 2 phone lines and they roll, and everybody in the shop tries to help Amber. You know, if she's on the other line, we'll pick up, even if we have to have a person hold. But sometimes we do because, this is how it works. So what I suggest, now, here's the thing. You can leave a message, okay? But messages get checked 2 or 3 times a day versus just call back in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's fine to leave a message, especially after hours. Leave a message. Amber checks them quite often, but you won't get as quick a response if you just go, I'm going to call back in a minute. Because we are just, if the phone is busy, we're on the phone. Like, there's never, well, except for this. we take lunch at the shop between 11 and 12. That everybody here has to have their lunch completed between 11 and 12 o'clock. We do that on purpose because we do 12 o'clock live shows. All our videos go up at noon, so we try to have lunch done before a video goes up in case you guys start calling or questioning anything or, talking to us about anything. We always try to be done by noon. So if you ever come to the shop at 11 and the blinds are closed, the doors are shut, there's a note on the door, because we have lunch between 11 and 12. Now, we don't always take an hour lunch. Some people take an hour, some people take 30 minutes, but typically 11 to 12, we're at lunch. Okay. Amanda wants me to remind you of this. You cannot use more than one loyalty point code at a time. Here's what happens. You put your club member code in the first spot, okay? Club member code goes there. Loyalty point code goes on your checkout page. So that's how you use that. So it's one code at a time. So just remember that. One code at a time. Club member is one word. I really think you guys will get more info if you go watch the video because I walk you through it step by step. So go check that out. Watch the video. Matter of fact, can somebody link it here? Let's make sure. Okay. Let's talk June is for generosity, which from now on we're calling Junerosity because that's what we should have called it in the first place, and we didn't get it till Amanda and I were cleaning out something, and I went, well, because June, because it's Junerosity month, and I went, why did we not think of Junerosity? That's perfect. Junerosity. So if you've been watching my videos, we've been giving stuff away. Okay. So my purse mini album, my chipboard mini album, we are giving that guy away. Did you know that? I don't think I've told you. Giving that one away. Don't worry. I have a second one for myself. I already have my prototype I was working on, so I have one for me. But that one we're going to be giving away. If you would like to win it, you have till the end of June to enter. And the way to win it is watch the last video. I'm trying to think the best way. Watch the last video. And there's a giveaway link in the bottom. I'm trying to think if we can put it in here. I think we can if I have the right people watching today. I don't know if I have Shannon watching where she could get it off of Rafflecopter, or if Amanda wants to link the video. Here's something you guys need to do. Amanda, can you get the link where they can sign up for our newsletter? I think Shannon has that link. The best thing for you guys to do is sign up for our newsletter, because here's what's happening. It's not so much a newsletter, but Shannon is okay. I'm going to get on soapbox. You ready for this? Ready for soapbox?
Sure. It's my favorite time of the day.
So I'm discovering, I'm not a person who blames the YouTube algorithm for stuff. If you guys watch YouTubers, a lot of them blame the algorithm. And there is an algorithm, and it's not perfect, okay? But we have noticed that a lot of you guys are not seeing my videos, and you think I'm just not filming anymore. I have not stopped filming at all. I put up 3 videos a week, even when I'm on vacation. I pre-film before I go, so I haven't stopped filming. Matter of fact, we're doing more videos than we've ever done. I have a video going up every single day somewhere at noon, every day. So I say this because YouTube has a new way of doing things, and even though you're subscribed to me, and even though you have that red bell clicked, you are still not getting my videos in your subscription feed. It is sad. It makes me sad. It makes me frustrated. There's not a thing I can do about it. YouTube does their thing the way they do it. So here's what we're doing. Shannon is trying to email you every time either a blog post goes up or she's sending out emails to let you know that a video went up. So if you want to be on that list where you can get that information quickly and it comes straight to your inbox, make sure, and have we put it up yet? They're still working on it. Make sure you sign up to get our email. If you go to my website and you've never signed up, it'll pop up for you to sign up. And we are not going to spam you. I'm not sending you something every day of a new product being on sale or this or that or the other. Mostly we're sending you, don't miss out on this giveaway. If we have sales, we're going to email you and let you know. I don't want you to miss that either. But we're not we're not going, hey, we got a new product in the store. Here's an email. We're not doing that. Sometimes we might add that into an email that, hey, we also got a new product. But, I was reading. I got distracted. But that's the best way to keep up with what we're doing is having your email on our list. So that's the club member discount. That's how we're going to be doing that. Junerosity. Let's talk about Junerosity. The other thing I'm giving away is the bag that I made in Tuesday's video. Yeah, the Cricut bag I made in Tuesday's video with the infusible ink. I'll be giving that one away. So there's a giveaway under that video. And I found another album that I think I'm going to give away. When we were cleaning out, I found another. There we go. There's the Rafflecopter for the purse. So you guys can go enter that in the chat there. I'll come back and put these links in under the video if you're watching the replay. Okay, the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is Craft Acropolis. It's getting close, and we're starting to. But a few more sales of it after we showed you guys what we're doing. If you did not see that video, the Craft Acropolis video, where Brenda and Lisa and I talk about our classes and we talk about it in detail and what you can expect, you need to watch that video too. But July 19th is your cutoff to be able to buy your ticket and get a t-shirt. T-shirts have to be submitted to be made, so we need you to make sure you're buying your table. That's how you get it, with the table. It comes with the table price. Make sure you're getting your table, and so you can get your t-shirt. July 19th is the cutoff. All right. What is that question? I have $50 off for my loyalty points if I place a $25 order and use it. I don't know how that works. I would call Amber. I don't really know how that program works like that, but it's my understanding that if you cash in a large coupon, you want to use the large coupon. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm talking about. Email info and she'll explain it to you. That's terrible, but she knows it inside and out. There's the giveaway link for the Cricut giveaway. And do you have any questions, sir?
I do not have any questions.
Have I got anything else to go over? I'm sure I do. Amanda? What am I forgetting? So we talked about signing up for email. We talked about Craft Acropolis. Generosity.
Talked about the new change from the website for the club.
I think that's everything. I just want to make sure we got everything talked about today because I didn't want them to miss it.
Robin says, is the stamp set you get at your store only for the crop? So is it? I guess she's asking, is it an exclusive set?
It is not exclusive. I try not to do exclusive. You guys do not like exclusive. Anytime I've done exclusive, it's gone wrong.
It kind of makes people feel like they can't be a part, even if, because not everybody can come to Craft Acropolis. I mean, it's,
Now, it's a benefit for you because here's what happens. In your cost of your table, in the $139, you get a t-shirt, you get a 4x6 stamp set of your choice. When you come to Craft Acropolis, you'll get a ticket in your welcome bag. It's not a bag. We're not doing a bag this time. We're doing something I think is better. So you'll get a ticket in your welcome gift, and that ticket will be for you to bring to the store and pick out the stamp set you want. So you'll be able to come and just pick it right out. Let's see. There's Craft Acropolis.
Okay, Paul K is asking about if she buys the scrubber, does she get the scrubber and the squeaky clean?
Yes. No, not the squeaky clean.
It only comes with a pad that's inside there, and you have to purchase the squeaky clean spray separately.
Mm-hmm. How can I tell if I signed up for the giveaways? When you go to the giveaway, you either have to you have to use your Facebook or your email. And it usually at the end will tell you you're entered or done or completed or something like that. That usually says something like that. What if I can only come Saturday? No problem. The biggest problem is only coming Saturday. If you're going to do a crop table, it's $139 because you rent the table for the weekend. We don't have a way to do one day kind of thing. I say that when we get closer to it, we might, but right now I don't want to close all the tables out for people that might want to take all the tables, but we might get like a last minute.
The facility is handicap accessible.
Mm-hmm. The other thing is if you come just on Saturday, you might just want to take classes because there's 3 classes going on Saturday. There's 3 classes going on every day. So you might just want to come take classes. It's still crafting all day. I was wanting to come for one class. That's fine. You can do that. Let's see. I'm a club member, but my discount didn't automatically come up. Are you signed in?
She had to type in club member, and it gave it to her, which we don't understand.
It shouldn't have because it's not even on there. It's not even active.
But we got to figure that out. I think Amanda's already working on that.
We need to check that seriously and make sure you really got your discount because the app that we use is not even on there right now. Okay, so Where's she 30 miles west and have a different climate?
I don't think she's talking about us.
Oh. Because, look, in Alabama, everybody has a different climate, it seems like.
Yeah, it could be raining across the street, not raining here.
The tables are not shareable, Beth, because you get a 4x4 space. And that's how we have the price so low. Instead of charging you for a huge 8x4 table or a 6x4 table or whatever, we did smaller tables to get lower prices. So they're not shareable, but you will be sitting next to someone else. But and I will tell you that some people, well, this is the opposite of what you're saying, but we've had some people buy 2 tables so they can get bigger space. So you can do that too. Let's see. Terrence, what does that mean? It was normal.
Well, he didn't.
Oh, your club discount was normal. Okay, I got you.
Amanda said we were checking on that. Hers did it, but not showing for anyone else.
Weird. Okay, so Kathy said she just placed an order and it worked the old way. Okay, weird. But tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., it's the new way.
Yep.
We cannot tell you how excited we are.
I'm thrilled.
It's going to make everybody's job easier.
Amanda's thrilled.
It's going to make your job easier because you're actually going to be able to complete your job.
Yeah, the other day, y'all, I turned the store off to have it sync, and I forgot to turn it back on.
You know when we found out he forgot to turn it back on?
Hours later.
We're on the way home from church, and he goes, "Did I turn the store back on?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't do that." And he went, "I don't think I did. Can you turn it on from your phone?" And I went, "I don't know, but we'll see." So I did a lot of research, and I figured out how to do it. It took a minute, but we got it.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
No, it's a secret, Lisa. No, we can say. At least asked if we could say the name of the restaurant we're planning on for Craft Acropolis night. We can now. The reason we couldn't before is because we hadn't talked to them to clarify yet. But matter of fact, let me make sure we can. Because I don't want to confuse you, because we had a restaurant picked out originally, but that one's not going to work for all 3 nights. And so we were talking to another restaurant. So let me just make sure I can say it. Let's see. Beth, ask Amanda that. Amanda has to keep up with the paperwork, so I don't want to overstep her. Answer Beth, Amanda, after you answer me. Poor Amanda. She's like, the other day she said, "I can't get a thought straight." I wonder why.
None of us can.
You're forgiven, Vinny. You know what's funny about Jean? You're forgiven. I would not be forgiven.
Yes, you would.
Yes, I would. You guys forgive me.
She said she's sure it's okay.
The restaurant we'll be going to is Country Kitchen. It's a friend of ours. He owns this restaurant. We love it. And it's very country. It's very homey. It's so nice. They have a great hot hamburger, and that's what y'all going to want to eat because that's different here. They have every kind of stuff, though. They have steak, chicken, veggies.
Yeah,
I mean, they have everything. And they have a nice space that we can reserve and sit in. So, yeah. So if you're coming before or after, go to Country Kitchen. It's also off the beaten path a little bit. We kind of like that. We're kind of taking y'all to one of our faves. We like to go there on Sundays, but if you go on Sunday, there's a secret. You're on here. Should I not share my secret? Because people like to go, "That's the secret."
Well, nobody around here watches, so.
Here's the secret. Don't go right after church. Just wait a minute. Go about 1:15. Everybody goes right after church, and it's packed. Can't get in. You have to wait forever. If you go at 1:15,
wait till about 10 after 1, somewhere around there, you just
go
slide
right
on in there.
Just take your time. Go at 1. You're going to be 2 o'clock getting out anyway. You just don't have to wait.
Amanda said, "Remember, it's done by a waiting list."
Let me explain
to be
that.
able to join us for dinner.
So here's what we did. When we go on a cruise, we started doing this on cruises, and I love this. We reserve extra space at our table, and you guys tell us we'd like to eat with you. Not everybody wants to eat with us. We get it. It's, it's an odd strain. You can't imagine the conversations that go on at dinner, but we can sometimes have you guys have dinner with us. Well, we thought it would be really cool if we reserved a big enough space at a restaurant in our area. You don't pay us for the dinner. You pay at the door just like you would at a normal restaurant. And it's not an expensive restaurant either. It's very affordable. And so this way we just have 50 seats, and it's the first 50. First come. What Amanda's doing is once you buy a ticket to Craft Acropolis, you are sent a link to our Facebook group that is a private group. And if you don't have a Facebook, we email you this information. But Facebook is where we usually do it, so you guys can start meeting each other ahead of time. And then you just let us know, "Hey, we want to have dinner, and I want to have it whatever night I can have it, or every night if I can, or you just let us know what you want and we try to make that happen. Yeah, and Amanda worked there before I stole her in print. You see that?
Yeah.
In quotes away. Let's see. I want to cruise. We've been on 11 so far. We have been on...
I don't have any idea how many.
Okay, you want to hear this, but I bet you haven't thought about? Since September of last year, we've been on 3.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that?
September, February,
and May.
May.
We went on 3 cruises in less than a year. We have pretty much been on...
My wallet, remember.
I think we've been on 20. Because we've been married 20 years, and we've gone just about once a year, sometimes multiple times a year.
A minimum of 20, I would say.
I would say so, too. So, but I got to tell you something. I'm kind of winding down with them.
Yeah, it's losing its luster for me.
Things are just changing so much on the cruise. It's not... Matter of fact, while we're on the cruise, we were in the... this last cruise we went on... Wait, where were we talking about it? Were we in the lounge with the people talking about... Who are we talking about with that? Somebody. We're talking about how it's changing so much and how I feel kind of nickeled and dimed in a way I used to not.
Well, I mean, it used to... Everything was included. Mm-hmm. Now they have restaurants that you have to pay extra money for. They do... so many other things that you have to... Room service now has a fee. I mean, unless you're in a owner suite or something like that, and it's just...
But even in the owner suite, there's a fee.
It used to be such a... I mean, when you think about a cruise, you think it's an outrageous vacation. But when you have a family of 4 or 5 people, it's very reasonable because all of your food and all of your entertainment is included in the price. Or it used to be.
But this last cruise, we felt like it had kind of not been as affordable. A couple reasons. Number one, we took the grandbaby, and so we made sure we upgraded their room to have a balcony. Normally, the only ones who have a balcony are Vince and I, and then the boys have like an interior room, and they come to our room for the balcony. And we don't have a massive suite or anything typically, so that's a lot more affordable. But this time with Jared and Sam, we went ahead and got them a bigger room because they needed a playpen space. And I don't know if you have ever been on a cruise. Their rooms are not big, and so having space for the crib was important for them and for her to be able to kind of move around. So that made it a little more expensive. And then everything is extra nowadays, like everything. And rooms are everything. We've talked about this before, but I've kind of lost luster with it because it just doesn't. Like I told Vince, and I've said this to you guys before, which I really would rather do this. I would much rather go on a tour of the U.S. Like we make a tour date and we go do Craft Acropolis in different cities on a tour. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I would much rather do that for Maymay events. I still want to do Made It Con because I love Made It Con. But I'm thinking it would be like, imagine this, if we did a month tour where for 4 weekends we were in 4 different cities, and then we do another one. I would rather do that than the cruise. I don't believe
I could do 4 weekends in a row. I believe I'd be insane.
I don't know. I think you could. Craft Acropolis. That's what I'm talking about. We couldn't do Made It Con. We couldn't. But Craft Acropolis, we don't take a store or any of that kind of stuff. We could do that. But that's what I'd much rather do that than... I mean, we have really good turnout on our cruises. It's not that. And it's just the cruise ships. It's me. Plus, I made the mistake of watching the story of the Costa Concordia, and now I don't want to get back on a boat. Watching us from the pool at the Juniper Ridge Resort Show, Arizona. In Sholo, Arizona. They're 6,331 feet above sea level. My last hurrah was here because my mom. That is something else. How's your sinuses holding up? When I get above sea level, my sinuses mess up.
Ooh, they dry out and you just can't get
I shouldn't say above sea level. When I get that far above sea level. So anyway, my. Amanda said that to 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I said, Amanda.
Connie, I'm the worst about sponsors. I'm the worst about it.
I don't like sponsors.
I love when people sponsor. I love it. I love sponsors. I love it, but I struggle with it because what's the way to put it?
Okay, I'm going to say what I think. It may not be what you think.
Not sponsored videos. That's not what she's talking about.
Because Okay, well then maybe that's I won't.
She's saying we should get someone to sponsor our tour. I just struggle because nowadays, is it nowadays? Is it just the way it is? You sign up with a company and then they could flip the script on you and be something different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it worries me. Now, in the crafting business, you don't see that very much, but you do still see it because there's companies right now that I am shocked by the way they're behaving themselves. And I'm like, I'm scared to put my name with other people's names. I'm really gun shy about it. And I'm gun shy about that with a lot of stuff. Like, it just depends on what it is. I'm real picky about it. I love the idea of it. Like I said yesterday, and I never do this. I'm just telling you, I never do this. And I said this yesterday. If people would like to donate door prizes for Craft Acropolis, I'm going to accept them from companies if they want to. I rarely do that. But door prizes are one thing. So that's not them sponsoring me, and that's not me signing a contract with them in any way or anything like that. I'm just the worst. Y'all don't know. I'm just the worst about it. The other day I was telling Vince, I think I need somebody. I have an attorney. So, I mean, I send a lot of stuff to Joey, but it's like, yep. I need somebody to come in and go, yeah, that would be a wise business move. And that, because I don't know that stuff. I'm a crafter that found YouTube. I don't know how to do that stuff. Yep. I just know I see people have really bad, I shouldn't say fallouts. I just see people, it's not even so much about, crafting as it is I see it in the beauty community. That's where I see it the most. And I tell you this stuff, I'm like, you won't believe these people signed up with this company and everything was great. And then all of a sudden, and that stuff scares me. It scares me. Plus, I'm hard to work with if a company calls me.
Yes. All right. It's about 1:30. Okay. We need to wrap her up today.
By the way, I don't mean that I'm tough on people. I'm picky about stuff. I said it yesterday. Somebody asked me about being a teacher at our events, and I'm like, I'm real picky. Just real picky. That's the thing. Keisha said, first world problems, no sticky tape. Mm-hmm. But they're real problems, aren't they?
Viola says she remembers a bad one. Yeah,
Viola was with me when I learned a lot of lessons, and she was at the lunch table with us, and we were...
Bless her heart, she had to
God
listen
love her.
To the air.
And we were just like, we just learned a lot of lessons on that trip. So she understands completely what I'm talking about. And it's not just there. Heck yeah. Now, again, I love art glitter glue. I mean, I have no issue with them. I have no issue with any of those people. But I'm just always leery. You just never know. Because, like, I don't know that you guys realize this, but companies a lot of times will sell or split or... come under new management or whatever. And that's when things get kind of hairy because you work with one company and everything's great. And then somebody else comes in under the same position you were working with somebody else and they make changes. And now your name is tied to that company. And now these changes have happened and you're like, but that's not who I was working with before. Like, you know how in a marriage, when you marry a man that's like a golfer, like he golfs, that's what he does. He sings, he golfs. That's his thing. And then like 15 years in the marriage, he tells you he's a hunter. You didn't know. You're like, wait a minute. I had no idea. Like, y'all know I'm talking about, right? So, like, then all of a sudden he says, not only am I a hunter, but now I want to hang deer heads in your living room. You're like, wait a minute. You have flipped the script on me. I would have not signed up for the sponsorship.
Are y'all curious about who she's talking about?
You know I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He was a golfer, a dang good golfer too, by the way. Look, Viola said, exactly.
All right, Viola, don't you gang up on me.
I think she's talking about what happened at the event we were at together. Mergers and acquisitions are realities in the business world, and they scare me to death. They do. So, Viola said, poor Vinny.
Yep.
Vince would say the same thing. He's like, I married a woman who, well, I don't know that I'm any different.
I'm not touching that with no
I don't think I'm any different. I think I'm the same person. I actually, no, I think I'm better. You're better too. Let's be honest. I'm much more sane. Do y'all have Baker's twine? We do, but you know why you can't find it? And we need to fix this because I saw this yesterday. It's not called Baker's twine because we use the lawn fawn one, and the lawn fawn twine is called lawn trimmings. And if you're searching baker's twine, it doesn't pop up. And I noticed that yesterday because we couldn't find it either. But I love the lawn fawn. Look, we love you. Viola says love you. The lawn fawn twine is so good. It's so rich and thick and just keeps its twist.
We can just go in and tag it, right?
We need to go in and tag it. It just isn't tagged baker's twine. So if you're looking for it, I can't find it because of that. So look up. Nicole said, "Oh my goodness."
Carol said, "Just adapt, Maymay. Just adapt."
It's what I'm doing. I'm trying, Carol. I'm trying. Kathy, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. But this is really good stuff. But it's called Lawn Trimmings by Lawn Fawn.
How do you stand her mouth?
She probably says my mouth because I'm sassy. How do you stand it?
Not saying a word.
Vince is like, that's all he's saying.
Normally, I put something in my food in my mouth so I don't have to answer questions like that.
Here, you want a cow pie?
Somebody give me a cow pie, quick.
Too funny. All right, guys, it's only 1:30. Wow, we love y'all, but we got through everything super quick, and I don't think we have any more questions except acknowledging the fact that I haven't changed a bit in 20 years. I'm the same person I was 20 years ago.
All right, love y'all. We'll see you next week.
Wait, look, hello, Vinny.
Not next week.
Wait, LOL, Vinny. Beep, beep. Here comes the bus.
Yep.
Vinny is a well-trained man. He's been through Husband 101 about 3 times.
3 times.
So
3 times.
Kathy says your sass makes you special. I bet you typed that so carefully. Oh my gosh. Viola's niece was there. Your niece lives here, right, in Alabama? I think so. I hope I didn't get that wrong. We're such a blessing, Vince.
Why don't you close us in a word of prayer today?
Can I first tell them what happened yesterday? Can I tell them a funny story?
I don't know what happened yesterday.
I probably shouldn't because people will take it wrong. When we had the visitor, I said, okay, look, we have a visitor. Don't stab me with scissors.
Oh. You probably shouldn't tell that story.
We were up front. What were we doing? We were arguing about something. And you had a pair of scissors in your hand. And I said something to you. I can't remember. We were up front. It wasn't anything serious. We were just back and forth. And there was a visitor up there. And I looked at him. I said, we have a visitor. Can you please not stab me with those scissors? And our visitor was in the corner. And she started giggling because she was hearing what we were saying. It was too funny. She was from Texas. But she was an Alabama girl transplanted to Texas, coming back to Alabama.
Houston, Texas.
It was very funny.
Yes.
I will. Let's see. Do you have any new products going into the store? Yes, tomorrow. So my crew have decided that because it will be easier to load them up after we make this change for the club thing, they're holding all products till tomorrow. Do y'all want to see it today? You want me to do that?
No.
See, we're always scared of that, but one of them's really good, but you can't get it till tomorrow.
If you show it today, it'll be all
I tell you what,
disastrous.
Then tomorrow we need to do a quick show them.
A quick live in the morning if you want to do.
We can do a quick live to show y'all, and then you can see. We may do we can just do a quick walk around live. Matter of fact, y'all haven't been through the store in a while. We could do a walk around through the store. We hadn't done that in a long time.
We should definitely do that.
So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow and show y'all. It's just a few products, but one of them you're really gonna want to grab
oxygen.
up. Oh, I'm glad you got to laugh. Patience is a virtue that I don't have. That's how, how people misquote scripture, how they say all things happen for good and they don't read that last part. That's the last part of patience is a virtue. Whoop. Do you want to show it?
Amanda said no, but
we'll do it tomorrow.
Your name is on the door.
We'll do it tomorrow. I'll do a quick show tomorrow so she don't have to stress about it. No, I'll do it tomorrow because if we don't, because what happens is everybody with good intentions is going to want to pre-order or whatever so they don't miss out. I totally get it.
We will definitely do a walkthrough.
See, Viola needs it. We haven't done one in a long time. We need to schedule a time.
What about 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock in the morning? Amanda, do I have anything at 10 o'clock in the morning? Jean's like, just pray, Maymay. I'm going to, I promise. Good. They're looking forward to a live tomorrow. Say goodbye, Maymay.
Y'all, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Say goodbye, Gracie. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can do 10 o'clock in the morning. Amanda has to look at my calendar. She literally is my calendar. For some reason, water tastes better in this flask.
Well.
All right. I'm getting a lot of perfects, but not from Amanda. Amanda's like, She's having a look at the calendar. Not that I know of right now at this moment. Okay, so we won't schedule anything but our live show for 10 o'clock in the morning. Jordan's going to be like, what have y'all done? Yeah. All right, let's have prayer together. If you have a prayer request that you would like us to be praying with you about, although today when I say a prayer, I'm going to ask God to pray for all the needs of all those that are watching now and in the future. But we have a Facebook group called Hide His Word in My Heart where you guys can share your prayer requests. And listen, this is how you can do it. God, please, or you can say, guys, please be in prayer for me. That's all you got to say. We don't need details. We don't have to know. God knows your need. He sees your heart. He knows what you're looking for every single day. So you can just put in there that. And then we can all have one place where we pray. I go through there. I read all the prayer requests. I do not comment anymore. There's too many. I can't comment on everything. I read all the prayer requests and I pray over our heart members and I ask God to be very present in all those things. And we have a huge group of prayer warriors that do that with us.
Amen.
So it's a great place for you to do that. It's called Hide His Word in My Heart. And now can we pray? So if you have a need today, you don't have to share it here. Just know I'm going to pray for you as we pray today. So let's have a word of prayer together. God, thank you so much for this day and all your blessings. Thank you for the opportunity to come together with our community and just laugh and have fun and just be silly and just relax for a minute and just forget about our troubles and our cares and just enjoy each other. I thank you for that every single day, but today especially, it's just such a nice, warm feeling when you have a stressful week and you're trying to get stuff done, and then this moment we can come together and just laugh and relax and enjoy each other. For all those that are watching, God, I thank you for their friendship and for the time that they take to invest in our lives. And so today, God, I'm going to ask you if you would be with them with any needs they might have, anything that they're struggling with, any questions they're wanting answers to, any financial burdens, any physical, any family issues, any home issues, whatever they may be dealing with. God, I just ask that today you'll be with them in a very real and very new and fresh way. And remind them, God, that you can do the impossible. So when we get to the end of our rope, remind them that you're the one holding the rope and we don't have to worry about it. You got it. God, I just thank you so much for everything you're doing. I pray, God, for some families in our life that we know are going through some difficult times. I pray, God, you'll be with those people. You'll hold them up and you'll be with them in a real way. I pray for Vince as he is as he's experiencing this with his friend. And I pray that you'll get just be real close and comforting to them. God, we have a lot of needs in our community. I pray that you'll be with those. And God, I pray right now that anyone who's watching this video now or in the future, if they've ever had a thought or an idea that you are there and that you are real, that right now you'll have the Holy Spirit start to work on them so they can meet you in a real way and they can receive salvation and they can receive the gift that we received from Jesus, and that you will be the Lord of their life, and that they will spend an eternity with you. I just pray, God, that you will be very real to them and let them know that you love them and you want them to be part of your family. We thank you so much for everybody watching today. I thank you again for this opportunity. I just, I can't say enough how much I appreciate you and how much you take care of us and you bless us over and over again. And ask all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah. Every time I open my eyes, there's questions. Somebody said best cow pie you've ever had. That's funny. Because of the little cow pies. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. There's some stuff that's been saying while we're going. I didn't see it all. Thank y'all so much. We love you very, very much. And thank you for being here today. We'll see y'all at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll just do a classic walk around like we used to do. Y'all good with that? We hadn't done one of those in forever.
That'd be cool.
10 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is going to be 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific. So my 8 a.m. Pacific folks, go to sleep early tonight. That's what you got to do. All right. We love you guys. I'm going to see if I can remember how to turn this thing off. I never can. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.